What it do? Good afternoon, man. How everybody feeling? Sun shining. Hey, man, my camera ain't the best, but I ain't want this to stop me from getting this message out. You know, I was on the basketball court shooting around, get some shots out. A thought came to me. So I thought about making this video. I just want to get it out. Some people might need to hear this. But I want to talk about growing up in the hood, in the trenches. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm from there. I'm from them environments. I thank God that I'm from them environments because I realized that surviving through them environments, I have an advantage on most of the world. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to starve. I know what it's like to survive. A lot of people don't know how to do that. So if they ever was hit with them situations, they wouldn't know what to do. Hell, my whole life I had to do that. So that's an advantage. You know, and I'm not going to sit here and try to bash the hood and bash like that the hood is bad. Hell nah. Because the hood gave me some of the best memories that I can ever have. Even when I go back to the hood now, I feel at home. I feel connected. I feel that connection that sometimes I be losing. You feel me? So I'm not going to sit here and make the hood seem like a bad thing. It's just the hood do come with a lot of generational curses. It come with a lot of psychological defects. It come with a lot of negative thoughts. How you shape it can shape how you see the world, which can always hold you back. If you spend your whole life in the trenches, in the hood, when you go to a rich environment, you are now intimidated. You are now intimidated by that environment. You could ride around in the hood all day with no license plates on your car, your car loud as hell, beat up or whatever, and feel comfortable. When you try to go to the rich environments and you don't see no other cars like yours, you're going to stand out, but more in a negative way. Now that you don't have no tags on your cars, police going to pull you over. In the hood, they don't give a fuck about you not having no tags on your car because they trying to catch the niggas with the drugs, with the guns. They don't care about you, nigga. You work a 9 to 5, you ain't got no tags on this car, okay, whatever. So what? So growing up in the hood definitely comes with a lot of good and bad. With me, it gives me a sense of confidence. If I can grow up in the hood and survive what I went through and survive the people that I was around and not be no soft person and fight and defend myself, I entered the real world. I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't nothing. Nobody's a threat. Don't get me wrong. I had to definitely adapt to real life. I had to definitely adapt to just the way real life operates. But at the end of the day, it wasn't nothing I couldn't handle. In the hood, they teach you you supposed to have sex with a lot of girls. But when you grow up in a hood, you only limiting yourself. If you have that mindset, you limit yourself to a certain type of woman. She got to look like this. She got to act like this. She got to do this. When you break out of those psychological prisons, them psychological programs, you could meet a girl that look dorky, look nerdy, but you connect with her in a way that you thought you never would. I'm out here in nature with it. Before I went through my spiritual journey, if I would have seen a girl out here grounding, my first initial thought would have been, oh, what type of weird shit she on? Or she a weird girl. She one of them weird girls. Now if I see a girl grounding, oh yeah, what's up? How you doing? You, because you're in common interest. The hood don't teach you that. One of the main things that I'm just now seeing it. 25 years of life, I'm just now seeing it the past few months. Growing up in the hood, you naturally are operating at a mindset of lack. You're operating at a mindset of lack, meaning you feel like there's not enough. So that mindset alone is going to naturally make you in competition with people that's around you. So, for example, we're going to use women, for example. If you could be rolling with a guy or rolling with a group of guys, and let's say it's always that one person out of the group who get all the girls. And your mind might be, damn, like he get all the girls. Why I don't never get girls? Why girls will never like me? Because first of all, he's doing something that you're not doing. But second of all, because how you know that them girls even align with what your purpose and what God has called you to do? You might get them girls not even like them. But you've operating at such a lack mindset that you've never got out your comfort zone and went out in the real world to get and attract the girls that you really want or that's really meant for you. So you're just going to spend your whole life envying and hating on him because he's getting girls and you're not. Money. It's so many ways to make money out here, legally and illegally. But when you limit yourself and you limit yourself to a few ways to make money, and you come around, and people that got money come around you, y'all come around each other, you're now going to envy them people because they have more money than you. But bro, it's so many ways to make money. And when you start operating out of abundance mindset, you realize that there's no competition when it comes to money. Like, everybody got their own lane. Everybody got their own purpose. Everybody got their own income. So there's no reason for me to compete. It shouldn't even be no competing when it comes to money. When we link up with each other, it should just be nothing but good vibes and making sure everybody's straight. It shouldn't even be no comparison or competing financially wise. That's not even real. But I'm seeing it with me though. Like, a lot of people, not a lot, but a few people that I didn't grow up with, even a few family members, like, the envy and the jealousy have started. Because I started my spiritual journey back in 2021. It's now 2024. So for like the past 3 years, I've been finding myself. I've been figuring out what God has called me to do, my soul purpose, what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, what type of, like, once I finally broke out of the programmers of feeling like I had to have sex with every girl I see, what type of girl is for me? What type of girl do I really want to start a family with? What type of girl can I know that no matter what, this girl is always going to hold me down? No disrespect. I love my women. I will never turn my back on the black women. But a lot of black women have a lot of traumas and just past psychological shit that they go through that keeps them blinded from who I really am. For instance, I'm out here in nature. I ground. I do a lot of spiritual shit. That's not taught in the black communities. So they might see me grounding and think, oh, he weird. Not even knowing, baby, I'm raising my vibration. I don't gossip. I'm not a gossiper. Women love to gossip. All people gossip, but I'm not going to just limit to the black women, but a lot of black women, you got to have a lot of black women that's operating at a lack mindset. They want to find the man that has the money. They want to find the man that already has the money, that already has the lifestyle that they admire. They don't want to build with a man who's in his season of coming up. I was that man. So when I broke out of all of that, I was able to see that, damn, like, I'm not limiting myself to no hood girl. I mean, I live in abundance. So when I go to the gym, I'm around a lot of white women, of course. I worked a few jobs where I was around a lot of Spanish women, and seeing how easy and how strong the vibes be when I'm around them women, it's like, damn, like, I would have never got to this if I would have stayed in my comfort zone, which was the hood. And I just see a lot of hood people limit themselves to the hood, and that's why they're always going to be stuck in the life that they are. So I just see that the jealousy, the envy, like how I'm able to maneuver, how I'm able to walk with this confidence, how I'm able to walk with this anointing, how I'm able to walk with this crown weighing heavy on my head. A lot of people can't do that. And the fact that I started with them, the fact that I was in them environments with them, struggling, stuck just like they was, and then I broke out of that and now I'm thriving, instead of just simply coming around me and just wondering, asking me how I do it so they can apply it, they envy me. It's an uncomfortableness. I could feel it. I can read body language. I can feel the energy of envy and jealousy that has rose because I've rose to this new level of life that they can reach. They just not willing to go through the fire to get there. So if you somebody from the trenches, whether you trying to make it out or you trying to stay in that motherfucker, I want everybody to know that being in them environments going to come with a lot of, like, the way of somebody who's never stepped foot in the trenches in the hood. Y'all might look at, and somebody that's spent their whole life in the trenches, y'all going to see the world two different ways. Y'all going to see the world completely two different ways. But understand that being in them environments for so long is going to come with a lot of traumas, psychological traumas. It's going to come with a lack of everything, a lack of money, a lack of relationship partners, a lack of opportunities. It's going to come with so much lack that when you start coming around people that got more than you or that's striving in life, you're naturally going to develop an envious trait, a jealous trait. And then I'm not even going to get started about the stuff we consume or we intake. You growing up in the hood, you are more prone to the hood music, the shoot 'em up, bang bang music. You are more primed to the shooter movies, the hood movies. You are now more primed to the low vibrational poisonous foods. So that is how they keep everybody stuck in the hood. That is how they control people that's growing up in the hood. But I don't want to make it too long. It's going on 10 minutes, but I want this message to resonate with everybody who's either trying to make it out the hood or who's already made it out the hood, who never even knew none of some of these things. But it's going to come with jealousy. It's going to come with envy. When you make it out, it's going to come with a lot of jealousy, a lot of hate. But at the end of the day, when you look back at your old life and how people treated you, it's not going to compare to how people are going to treat you now. And I haven't even got it started yet, you ask me. And I'm already seeing the good and the bad of it. But, you know, I'm a messenger, man. I'm a child of God. I don't look at myself as no celebrity, nobody special. I don't care how much money, how much fame, but I don't even like fame. Like, I get attention to me naturally, and I try to run away from it. So I will never look at myself as any better than nobody. Like, but you know, when people that just don't really love themselves within, it's easy to project their inner feelings onto you. So just wanted this message to resonate, man. You know, I'm just here to spread the word, man. Chosen, Ray Chu, what it do out here in the heart of nature. Hope everybody have a beautiful, blessed day. See y'all at the top. I'm gone.